Hey guys, we wanted to make a quick 3 or 4 minute video to not only help you better understand what we do, but how we do it and why it's beneficial to sports bettors each week. We started our analysis roughly 10 years ago because picking with our gut and relying on ESPN, like pretty much everyone else, just wasn't cutting it. So to better eliminate personal bias, we started building and fine-tuning algorithms using mostly team stats. Our goal was to have both accurate and profitable score projections, but in time we learned that team stats proved profitable, but the score projections weren't as reliable and accurate as we'd like. As you can see, we used player ratings for 12 offensive, 12 defensive, and 2 kicking contributors from each team to get a better and much more accurate representation of who is contributing each week. So we're going into much more detail to get a much more precise and reliable score projection. So the simulator we've had developed is driven by these player rating algorithms for each team. The tool shows you just how many deciding factors can go into a single game, specifically game location and situational impacts. These are huge factors that don't always impact who wins and who loses, but definitely impacts who covers the spread. We'll apply the Super Bowl condition for Auburn against Georgia like it seems it always is for the Tigers, and you can see Georgia is still going to end up being favored, but the spread is quite different. If you're someone with loads of free time to simulate matchups and understand how to assign appropriate situational conditions on top of considering weather impacts, then the enhanced membership is the option for you. All the tools you need for an unbiased score generation is here. Keep in mind the key to solely using the simulator as a resource for wagering is you absolutely must understand the situational impacts. Otherwise, the score you project might not be the same we project for our analysis. With that said, the matchup simulator is by far one of our most popular tools, but our matchup analysis is definitely the most valuable and best time-saving product that we offer. Most people don't have the time I mentioned earlier to do their own research each week, so this feature helps in that arena. So we measure our algorithm successfulness by tracking games with a cover probability 60% or higher. We've had plenty of our members bet games 60% or higher blindly. Some pick and choose from those. Some like betting more often and consider games rated 57% or higher. Some consider only betting higher rated games closer to 65%. If all else fails, plenty of members have ideas on what they'd already like to bet on each week, so they use the matchup simulator as confirmation bias or a way to determine how much to bet on each game. Less if we disagree with the member, more if we're in agreement. It's really up to the team member how to wager each week, which is the ultimate goal for the analysis. Straightforward analysis, extracurriculars already factored into the score projections, and members figure out how they'd like to bet each week. We've included previous year's weekly analysis in the results page, so feel free to give those a look if you'd like to see more. As you can see, we tracked the 60% plus games here, going 259 wins and 187 losses for a 58.1% win rate and a 48.43 bankroll growth over that time. If you're looking for the matchup analysis, be sure to select either the Ultimate membership or the VIP membership. Finally, after discussions with some members last year, we decided to offer a more behind-the-scenes look at how we do our work on a week-to-week basis, as well as our thoughts from an actual wagering perspective. We'll include 2 weekly videos starting with our wagering study sessions. These videos will go into more detail on what we're looking for from a line perspective, as well as really explaining the value on each team and that line when it comes available. This is more of a resource for those really looking into a better understanding of why there is value on certain teams. The second video we're going to provide is a recap video to really go over any misconceptions about a previous week's performance and how we made those alterations for each team so that we arrive at more accurate projections in the next week's games. Very few people understand how we arrive, where we arrive when it comes to making updates. So this video will help with just that. If you're looking for this level of access and transparency, the VIP option is what you're looking for. Hopefully this better explains our service and how we assist our members. Please, if you have any questions, reach out before signing up. If you don't need any additional information, pick out a membership. You'll have instant access to this week's work and matchup simulators updated data. Thanks again, guys, for visiting, and we hope to hear from you soon.